I would want to take this opportunity to welcome everyone back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. XRP is going to be the topic of discussion today. As always, I hope that each and every one of you is having a wonderful day regardless of where you are in the world. Check out the chart for XRP for a single day. As I make this video, the market is beginning to turn green for XRP, but we are still caught in that channel between 50 and 55 cents. We are just above 53 cents, and the market is starting to turn green. I am really looking forward to the time when we will start to break out. That is when I will start to get really enthusiastic about XRP. On the other hand, there is distressing information. Ripple is apparently withdrawing its investment in Tranglo, a cross-border payment partner for XRP. It was Crypto Eddie's scrunched up face that provided us with this one. There is no return on Ripple's investment. Although it was unusual to see Tranglo, it seems likely that the reason Bitstamp left was because Robinhood purchased them. At the time, Ripple held a 40% stake in the International Payment Corporation that utilized XRP as a source of on-demand liquidity. It has been stated in the comments that Tranglo and Ripple are no longer cooperating with one another. Initially, Tranglo was held by TMG FinTech, which eventually merged with Infinity Acquisition Corporation and SPAC in order to go public. However, the initial file appears to have expired, and it was recently renewed this year. This would imply that Ripple has withdrawn from the investment in Tranglo, right? Please find attached the documentation pertaining to the Ripple employee who worked at Tranglo and subsequently went back to work for Ripple. I have a few inquiries concerning this matter. First, we are aware that Tranglo had difficulties repaying Ripple, which is why Ripple decided to place them on a payment plan around the end of the previous year. What will happen to the RippleNet technology that Tranglo users are currently utilizing that is currently in use? Is that something that adheres to? Is it possible that they will continue to use XRP for international payments in the future? As we move forward, I will keep you updated on this matter, and I am currently waiting for additional information to become available. It is anticipated that by the end of the year 2024, cryptocurrencies will at long last be priced at their true market value. As of right now, I am referring to the fair market value of XRP, which based on its rise over the course of the past 2 years, I believe to be anywhere between $5 and $8. On the basis of the usefulness of these cryptocurrencies, how will they determine their value? It will be necessary for us to wait and see, but as we move closer to the end of the year, I am confident that we will have a clearer understanding of what is happening with the value of XRP on the fair market. For those of you who are interested in sending money to another nation, Forbes specialist OFX will ensure that you get the best possible offer. It is my favorite thing about XRP, which is the bridge currency pair of the globe, since you can enter any currency and it will show you what its value is on the market. As an illustration, if you convert XRP to Stellar, you will notice that each XRP is equivalent to 5.193 Stellar. Using any other currency, such as the Russian ruble, the Serbian dinar, or any other currency, you could accomplish the same thing. If you are interested in finding out how much XRP is worth in different currencies, you should check it out. Because I thought that was incredibly cool, I thought I would share it with all of you. Please keep in mind that Ripple is a component of the BI's cross-border payments interoperability and extension. This is something to keep in mind when we watch this video. EA Task Force for Pi, there have been 5 central banks that have linked their immediate payment systems together. These central banks include the central banks of India and Bangladesh. Through this, it is possible to make purchases across international borders in a more expedient and cost-effective manner. As well as Malaysia and the Philippines, Singapore and Thailand take a nexus conveys one of the points of our PC, which is to interconnect the moment installment frameworks of Asian part states, yet nexus conveys considerably more than that. It offers a ton of advantages that we never considered first. Is the multilateral game plan is among the most productive approaches to conveying availability of cross-line installments, as every country simply has to interface once, and that nation is as of now associated with different nations in that net second being worldwide pay heed, we says they will just need to interface once, and afterward they're associated with the wide range of got different countries, and inside there would be a liquidity pool that these countries can draw from for on-demand liquidity while moving money to, and in between 2 of these countries, like from India to Malaysia or India to the Philippines, and that is all Philippines, and that is all fundamental for the best vision for the year. Future enormous liquidity pools where XRP would be gotten for broad timeframes, and that is where I really see the premium for XRP to come from, and I figure we will see that oncoming throughout the span of the accompanying 12 to 2 years as that continues to work out. So who needs riddlers and bears when we have benefits, according to the same person who said that President Trump would be killed within the next few years. A $10,000 XRP will be invented within the next few years. This prediction was made by the same guy. Because the brown clothing that contains XRP is soon approaching, the only thing that we can do is pray that the Lord took advantage of the moment to warn him about them. This is the only thing that we can do. I'm going to tell you something that will increase like Apple one day, that will be a major investment in the world in the end times, he said to me as he requested that I pray over some people at the church. I'm going to tell you something that will increase like anything Apple has ever done. You asked me over and over again about investments he stated in response. I'm going to tell you things that will increase like Apple. The following is the declaration that he made. I'm going to tell you something that will increase like Apple one day. I would be grateful if you could pay attention to this, and I thank you in advance for doing so. He forecasted that the value of XRP will climb by a factor of 10 in the future from its current level to $10,000, which is more than 5 times its current worth. This is a significant increase from the current value of XRP. It was his prediction that this would take place at some point in the future. Furthermore, he asserts that the price of XRP is going to drop below 45 cents at some point in the future, which is something that we have just seen happen. This is something that we have just witnessed. This is something that have just occurred in front of our eyes. Additionally, he continues by noting that he is also familiar with XLM, which is a cryptocurrency that is of great quality. This is an alternative to what he has stated previously. The amount to which you have come to the conclusion that he is right is the first question. Do you have any thoughts that come to mind with you at this moment? In the comments part that is provided below, it is strongly recommended that you put it in there. The fact that I have consistently maintained that something was the driving force behind our decision to invest in XRP prompted me to consider the following question: how many of you believe that God was the motivation behind your decision to invest in XRP? In the event that an individual demonstrates a particular personality type, it is of the utmost importance for them to have XRP in their hands on a consistent basis. When you look back to 2018, you were necessary to have vision in order to purchase XRP. This is something that I have spoken several times in a number of videos. It was important to have vision in the beginning, and now that vision is becoming a reality. This is something that I've talked about before on several occasions. As time goes on, this ideal is progressively becoming a viable reality. It was necessary for you to have the ability to visualize where XRP will be located in the future right at this same minute. It is something that you should absolutely take into account to have a look at all of those Ripple rails that have been produced in various parts of the world, across the world. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency that can be compared to XLM, which is yet another cryptocurrency. This is a cryptocurrency that is comparable in terms of its value. Each and every one of the on-off ramps for XLM was conceived of by the design team at X, and the Ripple rails are identical to each and every one of those ramps. I was curious about the time when you first became familiar with XRP. When it comes to the first investment that we made in this coin, it is highly improbable that we made a mistake with the decision that we made.